So this guy was the unsung hero of the 1972 Oakland A's World Series team, not because he didn't do his job, because his job was professional hitter. Now Don Mincher came to major prominence for his years in Washington and Minnesota in the early 60s. Original Seattle Pilot, 2 terms with the Oakland Athletics, and he played with a second version of the Senators before he moved to Texas. So he uh, he went out with a bang, ladies and gentlemen, because 72, again, a world champion. Now, Don Mitchner, born Donald Ray Mincher, or Mincher, in Huntsville, Alabama, played MLB for a number of seasons at first base and was a longtime minor league executive. He played the majors from 60 72 for the original Senators, the Minnesota Twins, the California Angels, the Seattle Pilots, the Oakland Athletics, and the expansion Washington Senators and their sequel, the Texas Rangers, all the American League. Now, he batted left-handed, true right-handed, was listed at 6'3", 205. He was a member of the last editions of each of Washington's two 20th century American League teams and their first squads in their new locales, Minneapolis St. Paul in 61 and Dallas Fort Worth in 72. Now, Mincher's pro baseball career began when he signed with the White Sox after graduating from Huntsville's prestigious S.R. Butler High School in 56. He steadily rose through the Chicago system for 4 years, but ironically was traded to Washington on the eve of the 60 season, along with catcher Earl Batty for veteran Senator slugger Roy Sievers. He began a regular for the Twins in 64 and in 65. He appeared in 128 regular season games for the pennant-winning side, batting .251 with 22 homers and 65 RBIs. He also appeared in all 7 games of the 65 World Series. Although he collected only 3 hits and 23 at-bats, his first hit was a memorable home run off Don Drysdale in the second inning of Game 1. It scored Minnesota's first run in the Fall Classic. The Twins won the contest 8-2, but Drysdale's LA Dodgers will ultimately prevail in 7 games, with Sandy Koufax, sealing it in that final contest. Now, he belted more than 20 homers 5 times in his first 7 years as an everyday player. All told, over all or parts of 13 MLB seasons, he batted .249 with 1,003 hits, 176 doubles, 16 triples, and 200 home runs, and 643 runs batted in 1,400 career games. He was a 2-time All-Star, elected, of course, 67 69, as one of 2 reps for the Pilots in 69, their only season in existence before becoming the Milwaukee Brewers. He also holds the distinction of being the only player to ever play in the All-Star game as a Pilot. Mike Hagan also was selected for the team as reserve, but did not appear in the contests. The following season, he batted .246 and had 27 homers while driving in 74 runs in 140 games as a member of the 70 Athletics. His playing career ended after 72 season, which saw the 34-year-old Mincher hit only 148 with 5 RBIs in 47 games, mostly as a PH, after Oakland reacquired him from the Rangers on July 26 for the playoffs. However, in the 72 World Series, his 9th-inning pinch single in Game 4 off Clay Carroll drove home the tying run as the Athletics came from behind to defeat the Reds 3-2. Mincher's name appeared in the box scores of 200 games, but he never officially batted in either contest when he was replaced by a right-handed pinch hitter. Oakland defeated Cincinnati in 7 contests, earning Mincher a World Series championship ring. Now, in the minor leagues, he served as the first president and general manager of the Huntsville Stars, the Double-A affiliate of the Oakland A's, 85 98, and later the Brewers, 99 2014. He served in this role from 85 until 2001. In 94, Mincher and a group of local investors purchased the team from Larry Shamit to keep baseball in Huntsville. Now, in 2000, he was named interim president of the Southern League, where the Stars play, when league president Arnold Fielkow left for an executive position with the New Orleans Saints of the NFL. He resigned from his position with the Stars when his group sold the team to Miles Prentice in early 2001. This cleared a way for the Southern League to remove the interim tag and made him league president beginning with the 2001 season. He served as league president until retiring in October 2011, at which point the league named him president emeritus. Now elected to the Alabama Sports Hall of Fame in 2008, though he never played for the team, the Huntsville Stars retired as number 5 in an on-field ceremony on June 6, 2008. In 2010, he was presented with the King of Baseball award given for minor league baseball. Mincher died after a long illness on March 4th, 2012. Now Mincher was a very very popular player with the fans and the teammates. A very easygoing guy. Never what do you call rocked the boat. He once said, I think this was in Sport Magazine. He said, "What?" He asked him what it's like playing with Harmon Killebrew. He said, "I just watched the home runs." He said, "I tried to hit it as far as him. I can't do it." I'll never forget that because Harmon Killebrew, like he would hit tape measure shots, but if he couldn't stop, Killebrew, he couldn't stop Mincher. Mincher had a lot of big home runs in his career. Now, one very interesting achievement we're going to talk about here. On June 9, 66, in the seventh inning of a game against the Kansas City Athletics, his future team, he's one of 5 Twins players to hit home runs. The others were Killebrew, Tony Oliva, Rich Rollins, and Zolio Versailles. These 5 home runs still stand as a major league record for the most home runs in a single inning, and were all hit off Jim Hunter, 2, Paul Lindblad, 2, and reliever John Wyatt. Mincher was one of only 21 players that hit a home run completely over the right field roof at out of Tiger Stadium, Detroit, during the 64 history of its final configuration. He did this on August 23rd, 64, as a member of the Twins. Now, when Mincher died at the age of 73, the Huntsville Times did a very nice tribute. He called him a gentlemanly figure synonymous with Huntsville baseball for a half century, and he was a gentleman. The king of baseball, the highest honor in minor league baseball. He was unique in baseball history in the various roles he held, from player to a team owner to league president. He once said, "I'm proud of my career, but I'd like to be recognized not only for what I did as a player, but doing other things in the game." There might be a possibility he'll make a Major League Baseball Hall of Fame or recognized. I like to see him recognized because he helped build the Twins franchise to a recognition that we still, what I call the vintage Twins, not the World Series of recent years, but the Twins when him and Killebrew were there. It was a pleasure to watch 2 of the nicest guys in baseball hit home runs because didn't show anybody up. Hit the plate, go back and get a drink of water, and try to hit another one. So that's the story of the great Don Mincher. If you like what we're doing here with our baseball tribute podcast, I know he's loved very very much. Loved and respected in the Alabama region. And this is for the many fans down there. Alabama, especially Huntsville, a great baseball territory. He's basically has a very very dedicated fan base still. Now, when he passed, he was survived by his wife Pat, his son Mark, daughters Lori Lumpkin and Donna Hopper, and 6 grandchildren. He was preceded at death by his dedicated parents, George and Lillian. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, Don Mincher, we miss you, buddy, and I'll never forget that in '72 when the announcer basically said, "Mincher's to the plate. I think there's a comeback coming." Sure enough, that was one of the biggest hits in Oakland history. I don't think they would have won the World Series if they would have won that game, and Mincher was a big part of it. So, thanks for listening. As we like to say in the North Shore, don't forget to swing for the fences. Have a good one. Bye.